Hey, yeah, basically, I've tried to put one trophy from every circuit that I got a podium at. Um, so basically, I think that one was my Valencia win, just down behind me, the bird. Uh, got Mazzano, Germany. I think the only place I didn't get a podium at out of the World Championship was Laguna and Bruno. So out of all the other circuits, I managed to get a podium at. When HRC are coming back into a championship, regardless of what other bikes or teams or offers are on the table, if HRC are offering you a deal, it's a bit of a no-brainer. I didn't need to ask too much about the bike. I didn't need to ask too much about what mechanics I was getting. If they say trust in us and it's HRC doing it, it's another level. And the expertise of all the Japanese people that are working on the project, it just fills you full of confidence. And, from my experience, that's enough. And, I was 4 years old and I got my first little QR Honda. That was my first ever bike. I was traveling around the world at 6 weeks old with my dad when he rode for HRC Rothmans, HRC Elf, all the way through his career. It's dominantly been Honda. And, he's been with Honda now with a race school for 26 years. So to have that, my Suzuki 8 Hour wins with HRC, and I know a lot of the guys throughout the years, and for me it is like coming back home, and hopefully, like I say, I can give them the results that they deserve, and I'm probably the most fired up that I've ever been to do that. It was a very short winter. The team, everything was very much not last minute. It's the wrong word, but a lot to do in a very short period of time. From season ending in November to going to Australia in February doesn't leave many months to, create and develop a whole new team, bike, etc. So honestly, this lockdown as such is, it's not a bad thing for Honda and for us. It allowed more time to get the smaller things together. I know the team. I've been in contact with them every day. They're fully fired up for, to get going. And I know HRC are working as hard as ever. Again, I think it's given time to analyse a few areas that we knew we needed to kind of develop and spend in. And obviously we did get Australia, which gave a lot of information. In my opinion, that the results should have been top three, even with that package. We just had a few small little things that went wrong, especially on the Sunday. But, easy rectifiable. Just, again, time, analysing, a little bit of testing would have been nice. But with this lockdown, I know the guys are working really hard, and I have full faith in them to hit the ground running when we can get going. I know that we can win with this bike and with this team. So yeah, I need to take it step by step. It's not going to happen overnight. But at the same time, with this backing behind you, it does give you that fire to want it to all happen all at once. I have absolutely no complaints. I feel that, throughout my whole career, I've been in some fantastic teams, rode for some great manufacturers. Yeah, honestly, my life's been bikes. Age for me is just a number, and I'd hoped I'd still be trying to win world championships for the next 5-6 years. And I look at the likes of Bayliss, Biaggi, Checker, all becoming world champion when they was 40, 41, and I've still got 5 years to get to that age, and they were still doing it. And for me, this is my best ever opportunity. I've got to keep, I would say, restraining myself. I want it to all happen right now, but I'm confident in the project. I'm confident in Honda and HRC, and hopefully time will tell and we can achieve that.